हरे कृष्ण माता जी।
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandat Pranam. Hari Bol. Thank you for joining in earlier. Hare Krishna. Let's do some Rama Kirtan. Yes, Mataji. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Hare. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Hare. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava Pahi Ma. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava Raksho Ma. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava Raksho Ma. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava Pahi Ma. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava Pahi Ma. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava Raksha Ma. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna He. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna He. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram, Patita Pavana Sita Ram. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram, Patita Pavana Sita Ram. Sundar Vigrah Megha Sham, Ganga Tulasi Shalagram. सुंदर विग्रह मेघश्याम, गंगा तुलसी शालग्राम. भद्रगिरीश्वर सीताराम, भगत जना प्रिय सीताराम. भद्रगिरीश्वर सीताराम, भगत जना प्रिय सीताराम. सीताराम जय सीताराम, सीताराम जय सीताराम. रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम. जानकी रमणा सीताराम, जय जय राघव सीताराम. जानकी रमणा सीताराम, जय जय राघव सीताराम. जय जय राघव सीताराम, जय जय राघव सीताराम. रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम. सीताराम सीताराम, सीताराम जय सीताराम. रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम. जय जगन्नाथ, जय जय जगन्नाथ सच्चिदानंदान. त्रिभुवने पूरी जार चरण वंदन. जय जय जगन्नाथ सच्चिदानंदान. त्रिभुवने पूरी जार चरण वंदन. नीलाचले शंख चक्र गदा पद्मधार नदिया नगारे ढंडा कमंडलुकार नीलाचले शंख चक्र गदा पद्मधार नदिया नगारे ढंडा कमंडलुकार देह बोल पूरा बे रावण बदिला गोलोकेर वैभव लीला प्रकाश करिला केह बोले पूरबे रावण बाधिला गोलोकेर वैभव लीला प्रकाश करिला केह बोले पूरबे रावण बाधिला गोलोकेर वैभव लीला प्रकाश करिला जय जय जगन्नाथ सचिदानंदा त्रिभुवने कोरे जार चरण वंदन श्री राधा भावे बे गौरावतार हरे कृष्णा नाम गौरा कोरिला प्रचार श्री राधा भावे बे गौरावतार हरे कृष्णा नाम गौरा कोरिला प्रचार वासुदेव घोष बोले कोरे जोड़ा जय गो जय कृष्णा जय जगन्नाथ वासुदेव घोष बोले कोरे जोड़ा जय गौर जय कृष्णा जय जगन्नाथ जय गौर जय कृष्णा जय जगन्नाथ जय गौर जय कृष्णा जय जगन्नाथ जय जय जगन्नाथ सचिदानंदा त्रिभुवने कोरे जार चरण वंदन जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्य आनंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्ता वृंदा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्ता वृंदा जय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्ता वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय जय जगन्नाथ सचिदानंदा त्रिभुवने कोरि जार चरण वंदन जय जय जगन्नाथ सचिदानंदा त्रिभुवने कोरि जार चरण वंदन जय जय जगन्नाथ सचिदानंदा त्रिभुवने कोरि जार चरण वंदन ओम ज्ञानातिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चाक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिने नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चादिशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्ता वृंदा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरा भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय Jai Gauranitai, Jayo Jayo Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Gurudev Jaya Jaya, Gurudev Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Ram Sankirtan ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna, Danat Pranams.
Hare Krishna, Medavini Mataji, thank you so much. They started with a melody again. Raghuveer Krishna Prabhuji is there?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Oh, sorry, Prabhu. I didn't realize the speaker has joined because the video was not on. Kindly forgive me. We are over time. Sorry. Hare Krishna.
No.
How are you? Seeing you after a long time.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Jai Prabhuji. Ashish Prabhu, kaise? How are you all?
After changing your Prabhuji, same, Asi.
Jayo, Jayo. Wonderful.
So, Prabhuji, should we start the lecture now only, or you want to do some Kirtan after that? We can have intro and then we can start.
We can do the seva till what time it is, Prabhu?
Yeah. So, like, you want to start now?
So, Prabhuji, how much total time?
Prabhuji, it can go up to 10:45, 11 o'clock Indian Standard Time. Right now, it is 9:30.
Oh, okay. So, 1 hour to 1.5 hours.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, fine. Okay, Prabhuji. So, whatever you say, Prabhuji, we'll follow as per that. Whatever is the...
No, I mean, you are a wonderful Kirtanist, so we want to hear that also from you.
Okay, fine.
And after that, I'll give a small intro, and then...
Okay, Prabhu.
Shilpa Joshi Mataji, you can put it in the group, reminder. Please put a reminder in the group.
Yes, Prabhu. I'll do that. Thank you.
Okay, it's okay. हनुमान जी महाराज की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, घट्टे भक्तों की जय। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, राम जय राम जय जय राम, राम जय राम जय जय राम, राम जय राम जय राम जय जय राम, राम जय राम जय जय राम, राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, राम जय राम जय जय राम, दशरथ नंदन राजा राम, जानकी जीवन सीताराम, दशरथ नंदन राजा राम, जानकी जीवन सीताराम, दशरथ नंदन राजा राम, जानकी जीवन Sitaram Dasharath Raja Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Raghupati Raghav Raja Janaki Jeevan Sitaram Raghupati Raghav Raja Dasharatha Nandana Raja Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Oh Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Sri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Raja Patita Pavan Sitaram Raghupati Raghav Raja Patita Pavan Sitaram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ramati Ramachandra Hare Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
so much. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhu.
So we are very glad to have today with us Raghuveer Krishna Prabhuji. I know Prabhuji for a long time, but we are seeing each other for after 10 years, I feel. 10 years. So Prabhuji is a disciple of His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj, and he got initiation in the year 2010, and he's been very active in Krishna consciousness. Earlier he was in Rajkot and then he moved to Bangalore. If I'm okay with the series, I do not know whether in between he went to some other city or not. But after Bangalore, Prabhuji went to Dubai, and currently he's a financial head in one of the MNC in Dubai. And Prabhuji and Mataji and the whole family, they are a Kirtaniya family. They're also in Bangalore. I used to see every Ekadashi they used to do Kirtan, and for hours and hours together. So I hope same practice they are following, and probably they are following in a mass now. So he's one of the devotee who is always happy. Okay, so he's preaching by his smile. Definitely, he's preaching by his kirtan, by his voice. He's also preaching by his attitude, behavior, and his smile. So thank you so much, Prabhuji, for having agreed to come over here. Prabhuji would be speaking on transcendental qualities of Lord Ram. So this is the last lecture, which has to do with Ramayana. I mean, Ram Navami, we went for a series. So this is the last lecture of the series. So thank you so much, Prabhuji, again, and the forum is yours. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, just to tell you, the audio is quite low from your side. So if you can do some adjustment.
Okay. Hare Krishna, is that better or should I put
Yeah, it is better. Now it is better. Is better,
I
correct?
was just about to ask.
Everyone?
Is it okay,
Yes,
Madhavini?
Prabhuji. It is much
Prabhuji.
better. Much
Yes.
better.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Hare
Sorry, it was a little back side, so thoda dur tha laptop. So okay, thank you. Hare Krishna. So first of all, please accept my dandavats to each one of your lotus feet, and for giving me seva to glorify Lord Ram. My sincere thanks to Narari Prabhu, temple management, Ashish Prabhu, and each one of you for arranging this service for my own purification. Hare Krishna. So let us start. Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desitarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Om Ajnanatirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Gadavaya Dadati Swam Anantikam Ukam Karoti Vachalam Anghum Langhayate Girim Yat Kripaatvam Hambante Shri Guru Taranam Paramanande Madhavam Grantra Shivan Bhagavatam Ki Jai Sri Ramayana Ji Ki Jai. Hare Krishna. My dandavats to each one of you. So today, let me just share my PPT. Prabhuji, is it visible and I'm audible now?
Yes, Prabhuji, it is visible, and audio, like whenever you are moving out, moving away, that audio is getting feeble.
1 minute. Should I try to?
Please.
Is it okay right now?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 minute. Maybe I can take the.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Prabhu, you can also spotlight Raghuveer Krishna Prabhu.
He has been spotlighted, no?
No, because the speaker.
Okay.
So whoever is speaking, they are getting highlighted.
अच्युत मेरा एयरपोर्ट किधर गया यार? One sec, Prabhuji. I'll ask him to connect also. Prabhuji, I'll try to connect the airport. It's connected. Can you hear me, Prabhu?
Yes. Yes.
Now it should be good, right?
Yeah. For me, it is better. What about others?
Others?
Yeah, it's clear and loud.
Yes, clear, Prabhuji, clear.
Very well. If any time if it breaks, please stop me. Hare Krishna. Okay. So before we start the Ramayana Katha, see, rich people, they keep varieties of servants. Maybe this PPT will be in Hindi, but we'll translate it. So, lot of rich people, they keep a lot of servants, for example, for cooking, for cleaning, for driving, variety of things. But for having prasadam, nobody keeps a servant. But Prabhuji, I don't have time. I will give you 20,000 rupees a month, but you please have prasadam on my behalf. Nobody does that. So similarly, this path one has to tread on their own. Everybody has to do on its own. Other person cannot do it for us. They can help, support, everything, but we ourselves, just like we have to own for becoming healthy, we have to eat prasadam on our own. Similarly, in the spiritual journey also, we have to glorify the Lord, chant his names on our own. Other person cannot do for us. Of course, hearing, Shravanam, Kirtanam, everything will be there, but that also one has to do self. Other person cannot do on my behalf. Another point is, suppose today if I have to leave this body, whatever wealth is accumulated, it will go to the family and children. It will go downwards. But if I want to transfer any wealth upwards to my ancestors, to my great-grandfather, I cannot transfer. But this wealth of Harinam and Krishna's, Lord Ram's names, Katha, Gun, if one does, then the previous ancestors can also cross over the ocean of nescience if they have still not. So this is the benefit of Krishna consciousness, that it not only gives wealth to the future generations, it also gives to the previous generations, which is not possible in the material world. So once what happened is, in Dandakaranya, Lord Ram was sitting and suddenly a big thorn got pierced in his foot. So the blood started coming out, and Sita Maya immediately ran to remove the thorn from Lord Lotus feet of Lord Ram. But Lord Ram said, no, don't do this, don't let it be there, let it be there. So Sita Maya said, it's paining to you, its blood is coming out, why you don't want to take the thorn out? So Lord Ram said, if one has surrendered to me, then I cannot leave that person, even that is like a thorn to me. So this is how Lord Ram is. So today we will discuss Lord Ram's transcendental qualities. So in the material world, what happens if somebody knows my weakness? Then they will try to exploit it. So the transcendental qualities of Lord Ram, especially one of it, is a transcendental weakness also. From the point of view of Ras, he has no weakness at all. He is Supreme Personality of Godhead. But there is a transcendental quality which we can use to our benefit. Today we will see that. Okay. See, it is written, Bari mathe grat hoi baru. By churning the water, maybe ghee may come out. And sikta te baru tel, maybe by churning the sand, oil may come out. But binu hari bhajanana bhavatariye, ye siddhant apel. But without Lord Krishna, Lord Ram's bhajan, hari bhajan, this ocean of nescience cannot be crossed. This principle cannot be deviated. Other principles can deviate. Maybe from water ghee may come out, but this cannot be deviated. Okay. So why do we have to do Ram Katha? Of course, there are unlimited reasons, but one of it, Sakala Sumangal Dayak. It is full of auspiciousness. Raghunayak Gunagan. Lord Ram's glorification is always supremely auspicious. And what is in it for me? Sadar Sunahite Bhavatarahi. Anyone who listens to it, they cross over the ocean of nescience. Sindhu Bina Jalajan. They cross over the Sindhu, the ocean. Bina Jalajan. Without ship, they cross over. Why? Because either the ocean will become like a small hoof, cow's hoof print, so no need of ship, or the ocean will dry up, no need of ship. Okay, let us come to the, okay. Now the setting of the scene is, Prabhuji, I let this PPT run here, right? It's in Hindi. If you want, I can remove it also, or what do you
No,
suggest?
it's fine. It's fine. Totally
Okay,
fine.
Prabhu. Okay, thank you. So now the setting is that Vibhishan was enjoying Lanka. Actually, this reminded me once what happened is once Ravan came with Mandodari to his palace, Vibhishan's palace. So it was all over written, Ram, 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 Ram. So Ravan got very angry. He said, you are living in Lanka and this is what you are doing? So he said, no, 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 this is not Ram. This is Ra is Ravan, Ma is Mandodari. So he pacified Ravan like that. So the setting of today's scene is that Vibhishan suggested to Ravan that you should surrender to Lord Ram and you should give Sita back. And what did Ravan do? Ravan kicked him with his leg and he said, you get out from here. As we know, I don't need you. And actually Vibhishan still said, even though you kicked me, but I still want your good only. This is how the pure devotees are. So after this, Vibhishan crossed over the ocean along with his few ministers. And here, Lord Ram and his ministers are consulting each other at the ocean coast. And Sugriv saw Vibhishan coming. So Sugriv told Vibhishan, stop there. He did not allow him to come down. So he stood there like an helicopter. And in Valmiki Ramayana, in Yuddha Kand, Sarg 17, Vibhishan tells Sugriv, Vibhishan tells Sugriv, so aham purushatas tena. I have been insulted. How I have been treated? Dasavachcha avamanitaha. Like a slave, like a das, I have been treated and I have been insulted because he was kicked by Ravan. And then he tells Sugriv, Tyaktva putram cha daram cha. Tyaktva, I have left putram. I have left my children. Cha daram, I have left my wife. Cha raghavam sharanam gataha. Why I have left? Because I have come to surrender to the sharan of Lord Ram. This is what he said, that I have come to surrender to Lord Ram in his sharan. And then he told Sugriv, Nivedayatamam Shipram bhavati dharmatma. Quickly please go and Nivedayat, please do Nivedan. To whom? Raghavaya Mahatmane, to Raghava. Please do Nivedan. Sarva Loka Sharanyaya. Lord Ram, who gives Sharan to everybody in this universe. Vibhishanam Upasthitam. Vibhishan has come to surrender in his Sharan. Please go and pass on this message. Sugriv, please tell Lord Ram. Now Sugriv reached where Ramji is there and he told Vibhishan, stay there only, don't come down. And then he went and he said in 1719, Valmiki ji writes, that the enemy has come and as soon as the enemy gets a chance, they will kill us. Just like a owl kills a crow. So we should be very careful. And this demons, they can take any form, they can take any roop. So therefore, we should be very, very careful because they have come to kill us. And then he said that he has been maybe sent by Ravan as a jasus, as a detective. And he will first come here, gain our confidence, and then he will create differences amongst us and we will be finished. So therefore, because he is the brother of enemy and he is coming straight from inimical place Lanka, we cannot trust this person. And therefore we should kill him, we should capture him. But in the end he said, he has come, bhavantam sharanam gataha. He has come in your sharan. He has come to surrender to you. He passed on the message from Vibhishan to Lord Ram. And then he suggested to Lord Ram. He said, Ravan must have only sent Vibhishan. Let's immediately capture him and put him in the prison. And he is very, very kutil. He is not straightforward. He can attack us at any time. And then he said to Lord Ram, Vadhyata Mesha Tivrena Dandena Sachivasaha. We should give him a Tivra Dand. We should give him a fierce punishment. Ravanasya Nrishansasya. Ravan, who is Nrishans, his bhrata, Vibhishan is his brother. So we should capture him and his ministers, and we should give him a big punishment. Now see what Lord Ram says. This is his first transcendental quality. Even though he did not agree with Sugriva's view, but what did he say? He said, Yaduktam kapirajena Ravanam vrajamprati vakyam hetu madartham bhavadabhirapi chashrutam Yaduktam kapirajena. Yaduktam. You have said very yukti yukt. We have said the correct things, precise, yukti yukt. What is supposed to be said, you have said. On this occasion, whatever is supposed to be said, you have said that only. So therefore, even though Lord Ram did not agree, we will see later on, but he started with appreciation. So this is his first transcendental quality, that, and this teaches me also that in any team meeting or anything, first one should start with a praise. Not that, oh, you said wrong, my decision, this finished. So he showed it by example, his first transcendental quality, that even if he is not in agreement, but he started with a praise. Second one. Now he said to his ministers.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, all okay?
Yeah, Prabhuji, can you just shift your camera little right side? Your some more. Yeah, Prabhuji. Yes. You are half visible only. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, Prabhuji. Yes.
No problem. So he said to his ministers, after Sugriva has passed on the message, and he has given his own advice also, and now Lord Ram is asking his ministers, one by one you please suggest. Sugriva has said what should be said at this particular hour, and it is very, very intelligently said, but I want to know each one of yours views one by one. So he did not ask everybody, okay, anybody has anything to say? No. He is going one by one. Please go one by one, and then he's asking. So this is another of his transcendental qualities. His Hari Ananta, Hari Katha Ananta, his transcendental qualities are unlimited. But whatever Krishna sends, and with the little intelligence, whatever, some of the qualities are here. So the minister said, you know everything, Lord Ram. But actually, in order for us to feel good and to give us the praise, you are asking one by one. So now, first of all, Angad was sitting there. He said, Ramji, we should not trust him at all. He can attack us at any point in time. And we should doubt him very much. And what we should do is, we should first of all see his good and dosh. We should see his good qualities, find out what is good about him, and find out what are the bad things in him. After we have analyzed his good and dosh, after that we can decide whether to accept him or not. This is what Angad said. Now 1743, Valmiki Ramayana. Sharam, he was also one of the Senapatis. He said, he has been sent as a detective. So we should first of all critically review, put a detective behind him, get the understanding what he really wants. Pranidhaya hi charena. Put a jasus, get a detective behind him. Yathavat sukshma buddhina, and then with fine intelligence, we should try to find out what does he really want. Parikshasya cha tatah karyo. Then we should do his pariksha. And then we should decide whether we should accept him or not. This is what Sharab said. Now Jamvanji. Jamvanji is a great personality. So he was Senapati with Lord Ram, and later on he became father-in-law of Lord Krishna. Such a great personality. So when Jamvati was given to Lord Krishna after the Samyantak jewel fight, so Jamvanji said, this fellow Vibhishan, first of all, he is coming from sinful Ravan, who is our enemy number one. Number two, he has come at the wrong place at the wrong time. Buddhi varacha papacha rakshen sadradra vibhishanaha adesh kale. Desh means country, time, place, and kale means time. Means not good. Adesh, he has come at the wrong place. Akale, meaning he has come at the wrong time. Why? Because fight is going to happen now soon, and he is coming from there. We have no idea, and he is brother of the enemy number one. So therefore, we must doubt him because he has come at the wrong place at the wrong time. This is what Jamvan said. Now Mayan said, we should anujo namate sasya Ravanasya vibhishana prachayata. We should ask madhurenayam, with madhur, with sweet words we should discuss. We should ask him in very sweet words. And after that we should decide what we should do with him. This is what Mayan said. Now, Hanumanji is also sitting there. Hanumanji was helped also by Vibhishan. He only told actually Sita Maiya's place of residence, Ashok Vatika. So Hanumanji said, but who is Hanumanji? Jnaninama agraganyam. He is the foremost of the Jnanis. Sakala guna nidhanam. He has all the good qualities, transcendental qualities. Vanaranam adhisham. Because he is the king of all the monkeys. But the most important qualification, he is Jnani, he has all the qualities, he is the king of Vanaras, but the biggest one is Raghupati Priya Bhaktam. He is the top devotee, Priya Bhakt of Lord Ram. Vat Jatam Namami. So I pay my obeisances. So this is the introduction of Hanumanji. Now Hanumanji was listening all the ministers what they had said. Now let's see what Hanumanji said. Hanumanji said, Na vadannapi sangharshan, na vadannapi. I will not talk. Na vadannapi. I will not talk. Sangharshan. For friction purposes, I will not talk. I will not be talking for competitiveness. For what I will talk? Vakshyami vachanam yaraja yathartam rama gauravat. Considering the importance of the matter, gauravat, I will talk as per the subject matter. I am not giving any points or arguments for any competitive purposes because he is going to now answer what the other ministers have said. So he said, I am not saying because of the tark vitark, because of vad vivad, but I am going to say because of considering the importance of the matter. So therefore he kept the subject matter in the center rather than people, so that he removed the ill feeling that if I am telling about something about someone, then he will feel or she will feel. But the subject matter should be kept in the center. In corporate world also, they say the same thing. All coming from Hanumanji. So Hanumanji said that whosoever has given so far the views, I find some fault in it. In the views, not in the person. Now first, he did not take any names, but here I have put the names for my own remembrance. So Angadji had said that we should find the good and the bad in him, dosh and good, and then accept. Hanumanji said, without giving any work to a stranger, without giving any work to anybody, we cannot decide what are his good qualities and bad qualities. But I cannot give work to a stranger. He is a stranger. How will I give him work? Because I don't know him. So therefore, the dosh and good point is cannot be applied, because I cannot give him work, and therefore I cannot really judge at this moment what are his good qualities and bad qualities. So Angad's point he advised what is to be said, done. Now he said, Sharav, if you remember, had said, put a detective behind him and find out about him. Hanumanji said, Are bhaiya, a Vibhishan is standing at the ocean coast in front of us. What detective we will send? Detective is sent when the person cannot see the detective. You put the detective, he is already in the open, he is standing. How will you put a detective? So this is also not possible. Okay. Now he said that someone has said that he has come at the wrong place at the wrong time. Hanumanji said, tell me, what place is wrong and what place time is wrong when somebody is wanting to surrender to Lord Ram? Every moment is auspicious. That moment is auspicious when somebody surrenders to Lord Ram. That place becomes auspicious the moment somebody surrenders to Ram. So it is not right to say that he has come at the right place at the wrong time at the wrong place. He has come at Uttama time at the Uttama place because he has come to Uttama Shloka. So there cannot be any time inauspicious or place inauspicious. So therefore, actually he has come at the right time at the right place, because any time one surrenders to Lord Ram becomes the right time. Any place anybody surrenders to Lord Ram becomes the right place. Therefore, he should be accepted, he said. Now Hanumanji gives one fantastic he speaks one fantastic shloka which is very beneficial to our daily life also. He said, Na tvasya bruvato jatu lakshate dushta bhavata. Visibly, he does not have any lakshan, any you cannot make out that he has dushta bhavena, that he has a bad intention. Why? Because prasanna vadanam chapi. He is always prasanna vadan. You look at him, look at his face. Therefore, tasman me nasti sanshaya, he said, a person who is always blissful, that means whatever is inside his heart is outside also. And that person should not be, is not a duplicity. That person does not have duplicity, because if somebody is genuinely prasanna, because Brahma Bhut prasanna, na shochati na kangshati. So he said you can judge if a person is wanting to cheat somebody, then that person cannot be prasanna vadanam like Vibhishan. Therefore, he should also be accepted. And lastly, but not the least, Hanumanji said, Hanumanji actually looked at the opportunity and not the threat. Everybody else, all ministers, they were saying the right thing, because at the time of war, how can you trust an enemy? But Hanumanji saw an opportunity. He said, look, Ramji, Vibhishan knows everything about Lanka. He is born and brought up there. And that's what happened. Garka Bedi Lanka Die, which is there. He said, we should quickly, not only he should accept him, we should quickly accept him. Suppose he refuses to join us later on, all the secrets of Ravan will be not available to us. So let us look at this opportunity and not as a threat. We should quickly accept him because he has come to surrender to you. And finally, this is also very practical for me. Hanumanji said, Yatha Shakti Mayoktam Tu. Yatha Shakti. With whatever energy I have, power I have uktam, I have spoken to. I have spoken to you. Pramanam tvam hishesasya shrutva buddhi matambara. Rest is up to you. Finally, you only decide. You are the final judge. Whatever I felt, as per my intelligence, I have spoken, Lord Ram. Finally, you are the judge. whatever finally you say, he will be the final. And after that, he became silent. Now Lord Ram, see, up till now Lord Ram is keeping quiet. If I am in a meeting, then 100 times I'll be giving my view. Lord Ram, Transcendental Supreme Personality, he peacefully heard everybody. And Yuddha Kand Sarg 18, Valmiki Ramayana, it tells, he speaks. Mitra bhavena sampraptam na tyajyeyan kathanchana. Mitra bhavena. If somebody comes with friendship, mood of friendship, mitra bhav mein agar koi mere paas aata hai, na tyajyena kathanchana, I cannot leave him. This is his third transcendental quality. Let's recap will be there in the end. So he said, if somebody comes as a friend to me, I will accept him or her, even if that person has any bad qualities or is not pure. I will still accept him simply because the person has come in a friendly way to surrender to me. Lord Ram first said this. But Sugriv said, if this fellow can leave his brother, who else he will not, he has been treacherous to his brother. So what about us? What he will do to us? He has left his brother. So who are we? He will do the same thing with us. So now if you look at it, Sugriv also actually did the same thing. Both of the brothers have done the right thing, because to support Supreme Personality of Godhead is the ultimate. But when Sugriv, when he heard Sugriv saying this, कि अगर अपने भाई को छोड़ सकता है तो बाद में किसको धोखा नहीं देगा? Whom will he not desert later on, and he will be deceptive to somebody else because he has been he deceived his brother only. But Ramji said, not every brother is like Bharatji. He did not say not every brother is like you. He said not every brother is like Bharat. Not every son is like me. And not every friend is like you. So this is the transcendental quality of Lord Ram, that he sees the good. He tries to find the good in the devotee. He is not looking for faults. He is looking for the good things. Oh, Sugriv is such a great friend. So this is transcendental quality. He does not look at the negatives of the devotee. He looks at the good aspects of the devotee. Okay, but Sugriv continued. No, we should capture him and we should put him in jail. Then Lord Ram said, Sugriv, just by my fingernails, if I want, by only with little brikuti, if I want, and with my fingernails, I can kill the demons, just simply. So this reminds us of Lord Narsimhadev. And then Lord Ram said that once there was a dove, and the hunter captured the dove's wife. And later the hunter went to the dove's home, and the dove, Kabutar, he offered his own flesh because somebody has come to his home. So he said, if a bird is doing like this, what to speak of me, Sugriv? Lord Ram said. And here is his topmost quality, which we can use to our benefit. Just like if we ask sun, can you become dark? Sun cannot become dark. This is a weakness of the, in a rust form, this is a weakness of the sun, that it cannot become dark. Similarly, transcendental weakness of Lord Ram, which is his topmost quality, is that he cannot say no to a surrendered soul. So Lord Ram in 1833 said, Sakrad eva prapannaya tavasmiti cha yachate abhayam sarva bhutebhyo dadame tadvratam mama. Sakrad eva, only once. Prapannaya, if somebody surrenders to me only once, Tava asmi, I am yours. Iti cha yachate, saying, iti cha yachate, yachana, saying, requesting. If somebody just requests me saying, I am yours, and only once he says this and only once he surrenders or she surrenders to me, abhayam sarvabhutebhyo, I give him abhay, fearlessness from all entities, sarvabhutebhyo, dadami etad, I give, and this is vratam mama. This is my promise, that somebody who says I am yours and surrenders to me saying I am yours, I give him fearlessness from everybody. This is my promise. And he has given it in writing. Nobody gives it in writing. It's been documented. And therefore, he said, even if somebody has killed hundreds and thousands of crores of Brahmins, but if that person comes and genuinely surrenders to me, immediately, sarv dharmana parityajya mamekam sharanam vraj. Like that. So, similarly, we can make use of this Lord Ram's promise. What do they say? Fake it till we make it. So I surrender to you, O Lord Ram. I am yours. And therefore he will give us, he has given us abhayam. Abhayam is from, not only from living entities, but from Janam Mrityu Jara Vyadi. Same thing was told by Parikshit Maharaj, to Parikshit Maharaj by Shukdev Goswami. 215 Bhagavatam. He said, Tasmat Bharat Sarvatma Bhagwan Ishwaro Harihi Shrotavya Kirtitavyascha Smartavyascha Ichchata Abhayam. If somebody wants abhayam, then one should Shrotavya Kirtitavyascha Smartavyascha. He should do these three things. And that is the surrender here which Lord Ram is saying. Okay. Now, he said, Lord Ram said, forget about Vibhishan. If even Ravan also comes and says, I am yours and I am surrendering to you once, I will give him fearlessness. So you please bring Vibhishan. Don't worry. Sugriv said finally, hey Lord Ram, you know the principles of religiosity and you are the topmost of the kings, Sarvottam. What is the big deal that you think like this? Because you are Supreme Personality of Godhead. And therefore, definitely, Vibhishan should get our friendship and you should accept him. Now, Vibhishan has been waiting still, like a helicopter on the coast of the ocean. He is not listening all these things, he's there. But Vibhishan says, Shravana Sujas Sunyaya Prabhu Bhanjan Bhavbhir. I have come hearing your glories. What glories? Trahi Trahi Arat Haran Sharan Sukhad Raghubir. I have heard your glories about you give sharan to everybody, shelter to everybody. So I have come to surrender to you. Bhavantam sarva bhutanam sharanyam sharanam gata. I have come to surrender you, O Lord Ram. Now see another transcendental quality of Lord Ram. Of course, he did so much devotional service in helping Hanumanji, but after reaching here, he has not yet served any service to Lord Ram. But he has done one thing. He has said, I am yours, I surrender to you. Now, even from a material perspective, see what Lord Ram says. He asks him, Kahu Lankesh Sahit Parivara. Lankesh, how is your family? Lankesh? Lankesh means king of Lanka. King of Lanka is Ravan. Just by Dandavats, he is telling him he is Lankesh. He has already become Lankesh. So after this, he said, bring the water from the ocean. And evamastu kahi prabhuranadhira. Immediately, he took the water from the ocean and did Raj Tilak to Vibhishan. So it is written, Jo Sampati Shiv Ravan hi, the wealth which Ravan got from Lord Shiva, Deen diye dasmat, by giving his 10 heads, he got that wealth. That same wealth, Lanka, soi sampada vibhishani, same wealth, sakuchi deen Raghunath, with lot of sankoch, meaning he's thinking, I have not given him anything to Vibhishan. He gave all that just because he surrendered. He said, I am yours, and he paid his dandavats. Just by that he gave. So to summarize, the transcendental qualities of Lord Ram. Number one, he appreciated Sugriv, though he was not in agreement with him. He did not take that call that Vibhishan should be captured or killed or whatever. But he praised him. So this is the first transcendental quality. That even if he was not in agreement, he started with the praise. Second, he asked one by one what is the view of each of the minister. He did not ask them in a general way. Oh, tell anybody has any point? No, he asked one by one. Third, if someone reaches Lord Ram in a friendly way, he accepts that person even though the person has either any dosh, anything which is bad quality the person has, still Lord Ram accepts him because he has come in a friendly way to surrender. Because otherwise other people, they'll say, oh no, he has this problem, that problem, he's not that good quality. No, we don't want. No. Whatever bad quality, whatever bad thing we may have, but if he go as a friend and surrender, he accepts. Transcendental quality number 4. Of course, he has unlimited, but these are just a few. Lord Ram tries to find in devotee what is good, and he ignores what is bad. For example, when Sugriv said, he has deserted his brother, what he will do to us? Ramji did not say, oh, you also did the same thing. No. He said, not all brothers are like Bharatji, but not all friends are like you. So he only tries to find good in everybody, ignoring what is not good in the devotee. And the final, this is the ultimate quality which he has. If one says Sakradeva Prapannaya Tavasmiti Chayachate Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo Dadambye Tad Vratam. If somebody surrenders, saying I am yours, Lord Ram cannot say no to him. So everybody says Lord is all powerful, but he does not have this power to say no to a surrendered soul. This is the beauty, and we can take advantage of that. And what to speak of the transcendental benefits, in spiritual benefits, even in the materially, even before he started serving Lord Ram, he made him Lankesh. So who else can do like this other than Lord Ram? So these were the qualities. We will see a few of the modern day management lessons from this Ram Katha, from the Ramayana. So before taking any decision, opinion the leader must take from the team members one by one. Lord Ram showed us this quality. Second, leaders only conclude only in the end. He did not give his decision. Okay, I have decided like this, finished. No. Leaders focus on the strength and not on the team weaknesses. As we saw, he said, Sugriv, not all friends are like you. He focused on his strength. And when in a management or anywhere in the company, when advice is to be given, it should not be to compete with others. It should be in the benefit of the team. And it should be based on subject, not based on person. Because that will bring enmity. It's easy to say, difficult to do, but as much as possible, which it was shown here by Hanumanji, he gave a disclaimer. Look, I am not going to talk to compete with all of my friends ministers, but I will only focus on the subject matter. But it is also his view that he would like to satisfy each of the ministers that why their view is not getting accepted. So he gave the answers one by one to Sharab, Jamwan, everybody. Because if suddenly it is decided and the other person is not pacified, then the person think my suggestion was very good, but it was not accepted. So he gave the answers to each one. Another is in the office, everywhere. Of course, Hanumanji is Hanumanji, but we can judge the person a little bit by seeing the prasanna vadanam. How much is person is blissful on his face, because then the duplicity, if the person has, then the person, higher the duplicity, lower will be the blissfulness on the face. So this is another way of deceitful person will not become prasanna. So this is another way of, we can't judge fully, but at least Hanumanji gives some clue how to. And we can see also in the office, etc. We meet somebody, we suddenly find somebody very good chemistry, and when somebody not good, so vibes. So that is again the same thing coming from what Hanumanji had said. Final decision must be left to Lord Ram. This is Hanumanji showed it lead by example. He gave all his views. He told why others' views should not be accepted, why he should be accepted, Vibhishan. But in the end, he said, Lord Ram, you decide. Because nobody has more intelligence than the Supreme Personality of Godhead. His decisions are the best. And there is no time or place for surrendering. Any time somebody surrenders is perfect time. And anybody surrenders at any place is perfect place. At all times, we can surrender to him, and at any place. When you are on the right side, another lesson from here, when you are on the right side, someone even from enemy side will come to help us. This is the beauty of being righteousness. In between, in the short term, there can be challenges. I remember how Krishna helps even unqualified souls. I still remember my first job when I was doing. One tax return came from West Africa, and it was in French. So what happened is my boss's boss was going on leave. So my immediate boss, she said, my boss's boss said to my boss, you help Rahul, and when I come back, the tax return should be complete. And he went on leave for 1 month leave. When I opened the tax return, it was in French. It was not in English. Now what to do? So I tried calling West Africa, this, that. But eventually what happened is, because it was in French, I could finish only 60-70% by talking to people, this, that, somehow or the other, 60-70. After 1 month, boss's boss came. And he said, have you completed it? I said, my boss also said, no, he's complete only 60-70%. So I said, well, this was my first job. No experience of any office also. So he became very angry. He said, if you want, you can leave the company. Then I thought to myself, if I leave this company here, other place also same problem will happen. Let us try to persevere by Lord's mercy. Let's see what happens. Anyway, time flew by. Meanwhile, by talking to the West African country and taking help from Ernst & Young and like that, I completed the tax return. It was filed. Now, 2 years passed. My boss was transferred, who was supposed to help me also to do that return. That one, she was transferred out. And one day, the boss's boss had now become my boss. He came running. He said, have you seen, Rahul, this tax return? I said, what happened? He said, this is in French. How can we do this tax return? I said, sir, you remember 2 years back. This is what I was trying to tell you. Oh, I am so sorry. So Krishna tests like this to purify, because my karma also had to be burnt. No fault of boss or boss's boss. Because at the end of it, my karma had to be cleared up. But it took 2 years. But finally, the matter was cleared. So similarly, no time, place for surrendering, and one is on the right side, enemy side will also come and help. So help will come, but till the purification has to happen, one has to go through it. What to do? Okay. So now we will take, I will just disconnect this. Any Katha, English translation, maybe I can send later. Okay, right now I don't have that one. So what happens is any Ram Katha is incomplete without one personality, pastimes of one personality, and that is Hanumanji. So we have still time, yes. We have Prabhu roughly around 20 minutes, no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, Mataji. Okay, so once what happened, Lord Ram was getting coronated, and from all the universes, from all the places on earth, different kings, big personalities were coming to facilitate, congratulate Lord Ram. So there was one king from Kashi. His name was Surat. He also came from Kashi to facilitate and congratulate Lord Ram. And he was in the queue to go to the palace and congratulate Lord Ram. So at that time, Naradji came to Surat. And he said, Naradji said to Surat, what are you doing here, my dear? He said, I have come to congratulate Lord Ram. He said, okay, when you go inside, just do me a favor. He said, sir, what can I do for you? He said, you bow when you are bowing down to everybody. At that time, you don't pay your obeisances, don't do dandavats to Vishwamitra. Surat became frightened. He said, what are you telling? How can I not do that? It will be a big aparad, Vaishnava aparad. He said, no, I am telling you, you do this. Surat said, okay, sir, you are Devarshi Narad. I will follow whatever you say. So he went in the palace. He offered his obeisances, starting from Guru Vasishtha ji, Angad, Hanuman, Sugriv, Jamvan, Vibhishan, then Lakshman ji, Bharat ji, Sita Maiya, and Lord Ram. But he did not bow down to Vishwamitra ji. Vishwamitra ji. Notice this. Obviously, it is a big Vaishnava aparad. So that time Vishwamitra ji did not say anything because the occasion was like that. But later on, in the evening around 7-8 p.m., he went and met Lord Ram. He said, Lord Ram, you are Maryada Purushottam Ram. But today a serious aparad has happened in the assembly of yours. Lord Ram said, what happened? He said, you know, this King Surat, he offered his obeisances to each one except to me. So when Lord Ram heard this, he became very, very angry. He said, how dare Surat can do this? He said, here are my 3 arrows. Tomorrow morning, Surat will be killed by me. And Vishwamitra ji went. So as we know, bad news travels very fast. It went in the entire universe. And Surat heard this, that tomorrow morning, Lord Ram is going to kill him. He became very frightened. He started perspiring. He ran to Devarshi Narad. He said, Naradji. Naradji said, what happened? Why are you so much frightened? You are sweating. He said, Naradji, do you know? Tomorrow morning, Lord Ram has taken pledge. Lord Ram has taken pledge to kill me. I am finished. He is Raghuvanshi. Pran jaye par vachan na jaye. Huh? His words cannot go wrong. So Naraji said, okay, don't worry. Do one thing. You go to Anjana Mai, Hanumanji's mother. He said, sir, here I am going to get killed tomorrow morning. And you are sending me to Anjana Mai. Nobody can help me. He said, no, don't worry. You go there and you ask her for Hanumanji's help. But first you take promise, oath on Hanumanji. She should say, मैं शपथ लेती हूँ. I take, on behalf of Lord Hanuman, I take the promise that I will help you. Then only you tell your predicament. Then only you tell what has happened. He said, okay. He ran to Anjana Mai. Now 10 p.m., almost night. Anjana Mai said, what are you doing here at this hour? He said, Maiya, you have to save me. He said, okay, I will help you. No, first you promise, take oath, shapath of Hanumanji, and that you will help me. Maiya said, don't worry. Okay, I take promise. I take oath that Hanumanji shapath, that I will protect you. Now Surat said, tomorrow morning, Maiya, I will be killed. Killed by whom? By Lord Ramchandra himself. Anjana Mai said, what is this, Surat? You have put me in such a big difficulty. What can we do? Lord Ram has said. He said, Maiya, I don't know. You have promised on behalf of Hanumanji. Anjana Mai said, what to do? Anjana Mai went immediately to Hanumanji. Almost 11-12 p.m., midnight. Hanumanji said, Maiya, what time? This time, what are you doing here? He said, no, one soul needs your help. He said, yeah, no problem, I will help. No, first you take oath on behalf of Lord Ram that you will help me. He said, Maiya, whatever you say, I've never said no. But okay, if you want, I promise. Keeping my oath on Lord Ramji that I will save. Now tell me, what do you want? He said, this Surat is here. He will be killed tomorrow morning. You have to save him. He said, who is going to kill? He said, Lord Ramchandraji himself. Now, Hanumanji said, Maiya, what kind of trap you have put me in? Pran jai par vachan na jai, and now you are asking me to save him. Anyway, Hanumanji is Jnani Nam Agraganyam, Sakal Guna Nidhanam, Vanaranam Adhisham, Raghupati Priya Bhaktam. He remembers Lord Ram only. He went running to Lord Ram. Almost 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Ramji saw Hanumanji. Are Hanuman, at this early hour, what are you doing here? Yes, sir, I came to have your darshan. No, there must be something. Hanumanji said, yes, I have come to ask you a boon. Oh, Ramji became very happy. You have never asked for boon. Wonderful, you ask. Hanumanji said, but you have to promise you will give me. He said, Hanuman, anything for you. Whatever you want, I will do it for you. Once Ramji said this, Hanumanji said, Ramji, only one thing. Anybody who chants Jai Siya Ram, my gada, my mace should protect that person. Anybody on this earth chants your names, Jai Siya Ram, then the mace, my gada, should protect that person at all times. Ramji said, Tathastu. And Ramji said, even today you have not asked anything for yourself, Hanuman. Hanumanji said, nahi sir, this is enough for me. I don't want anything else. And Hanumanji walked away from there and he called Surat. Surat, come here. Go and stand in river Saryu up till here water. And what you have to do is, you have to chant like Tel Vrat, without interruption, Jai Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram. He said, sir, what will happen with this? He said, no, you want to be saved? He said, sir, nobody can say. He said, I am telling you, you just chant Jai Siya Ram. He went there. Morning time, all the Ayodhya Vasis, they assembled at the bank of Saryu. Vashisht ji, Vishwamitra ji, Narad ji, Hanuman ji, and different universes, Kinnar, Gandharv, Devtas, all universes, they have all come to see what is going to happen today. Ram ji came out with his 3 arrows, which he had kept to kill Surat. First arrow he took and he stretched on his pratyancha and he left the arrow, about to kill Surat. And here is Surat. What is Surat doing? Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Jaya Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram, Jaya Jaya Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram, Jaya Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Jaya Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram, Jaya Jaya Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram, Jaya Jaya Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram, Jaya Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Jaya Siya Ram. So as the arrow was approaching to kill, he was saying, Jai Siya Ram, Jai Jai Siya Ram. He's about to cut his throat. And in between, Hanumanji's Gada, mace comes. And the arrow has to stop. Arrow told Gada, please get off my way. Lord Ram, I have been shot by Lord Ram. He is Amoghastra. He is Amogh. Amogh Leela. Nothing, whatever he does, always is happened. He said, sir, you cannot go because of his promise. He is chanting Jai Siya Ram. The arrow took a U-turn. Ramji said, work done. Arrow said, no, sir. Why? Because he is chanting Jai Siya Ram and Hanumanji is standing there, protecting him with his gada, with his mace. The moment I was about to cut his throat, gada came in between. Ramji became very angry. This is what he is doing? Wait. He took out his second arrow. And he shot. About to kill. But he was chanting Jai Siya Ram. Again his gada came in between. The arrow said, Hanuman, why are you doing this? He said, no, sir. His promise is there. Arrow again U-turned. Ramji said, hopefully everything is done this time. He said, no, sir. I cannot kill him. He is chanting Jai Siya Ram. And the gada is protective. So now Vashisht ji was watching all this. And Ramji became extremely angry. And all the sea's water started boiling. The earth started shaking because he took out his third and final arrow. And he put it on his pratyancha, about to leave it. Vashisht ji was watching everything. Vashisht ji went and told Hanumanji, Are Hanumanji, hey, why are you doing all this? Sir, what am I doing? Hanumanji said, he has taken the promise that he has to kill him with the 3 arrows. You let him meet his promise. He said, yes, sir, that promise is very good. But what about the promise he has made that anybody who chants Hare Krishna, anybody who chants Jai Siya Ram, my gada will save? Vashisht ji said, my God, what can I do now? Vashisht ji immediately ran to Vishwamitra ji. He told Vishwamitra ji, I beg you, you please forgive Surat. Because if he releases the third arrow, Pralay is going to come. And if something happens to Hanumanji, Lord Ram might also leave this universe and go back to his Ayodhya Dham, eternal Dham. And if he shoots the third arrow, and if Hanumanji starts Jai Siya Ram, then it will be a circular formula. Then we don't know what to do. You please forgive Surat. Hanumanji went immediately to Surat. Surat, go and fall at the feet of Vishwamitra ji and ask for forgiveness, saying, sir, My mistake, I will never repeat it again. Please forgive me. Surat immediately ran and told Vishwamitra, please forgive me, Vishwamitra ji. And Vashish ji told Vishwamitra, you please forgive him. Otherwise, what consequences will happen? We have no idea. Please forgive him. Vishwamitra ji said, no worries. You have asked for forgiveness. I forgive you. Don't worry. Then Narad ji came. Narad ji said, actually, it was my idea to glorify Lord Ram, Lord Ram's name, and to glorify Lord Hanuman. That one who chants Lord Ram's name is always protected by Hanuman ji. Siyapati Ramachandra Bhagwan ki jai.
Jai.
Jai Shri
Hare
Ram.
Krishna.
Jai Siya Ram.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri
Prabhuji, it
Ram.
was
Ram.
such a live class.
Jai Ram. Jai
Where we
Siya
got
Ram. Jai Siya
Jai
Ram.
Shri Ram.
Jai Siya Ram. Jai Siya Ram.
Hare Hare.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. It was such a live
Jai
class. We
Siya
actually were
Ram.
seeing a
Jai Siya
movie.
Ram.
Ram. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Ram.
Hare Krishna.
Mercy.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. It was a small scene from Ramayana, but then there is so much to learn. And through your
Krishna.
more melodious, more sweeter. Thank you. Prabhuji, can we take some questions? There are some questions.
Yeah, of course, Prabhuji. If I can't answer, then senior devotees will answer.
Are there any questions? Hands if you have questions.
You can hear me, no, Prabhu, because I am getting a little disturbance in the.
Ashish Prabhuji, your voice is not very
Now it's
clear,
clear.
sir.
Yes. Mataji's voice clear, Prabhu. Ashish Prabhu, your voice not very clear.
Am I audible now?
Yeah.
Better, but not like before.
Hello, Mataji, you take care of the question.
Hare Krishna. Devotees, anybody has any questions, kindly raise your hand. Yes, Suma Mataji, you can ask.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Prabhuji, wonderful class, Prabhuji. Pranams, first of all, Prabhuji. And very happy to have your
My
association.
Dandavats.
Blessed, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I just wanted to know when we say the transcendental qualities of Rama. So when you keep on saying that Rama, whoever one surrenders to the feet of Rama, so he will
Yes.
protect them. So is there
Yes.
any difference between surrendering to Lord Rama and Lord Krishna? I just wanted to know
Hare Hare.
if there is
Jai,
any
Jai,
difference
Jai, 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 Jai,
or
Jai,
both the
Jai.
same,
Wonderful.
Prabhuji, the transcendental
Hare Hare.
qualities, same, Prabhuji?
Wah. Hare Hare Bol, Hare Hare Bol. So, Mataji, what I understand from Srimad Bhagavatam Prabhupada is both are exactly the same. The difference is only in the rasa, in the mellow. Because he was born in Treta and he was born as Maryada Purushottam Ram, he manifested certain rasa. When he manifested as Krishna, he manifested in Dwapar and he manifested other rasas which as Lord Ram he did not manifest. So they both are Supreme Personality of Godheads, but the ras is, if one wants to have that kind of ras, Lord Ram. If you want to have Krishna ras, that one. But both are Supreme Personality of Godheads. Actually, this was asked in fact, tomorrow is His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj's Vyas Puja. So my Dandavats, I seek his blessings. I remember I was in Juhu temple and somebody asked the question in Hare Krishna Mahamantra, who is Ram? So he quoted Srila Prabhupada. He said, and this is written in Bhagavatam also in one of the purports, that Ram is Balaram, is Ram and Parusharam. But tell me what is the difference. So they're all Vishnu Tattva. All three Ram are same, and also at the same time, Krishna and Ram are also same, but they manifest different mellows for the enjoyment of the devotees and for their own rasa. The difference is only in the rasa, because the leelas which were done were for that particular time, place, circumstance, and therefore a particular ras was manifested. That is the only difference. Otherwise, no difference. I hope, Mataji, it is clear.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Related to this, when the Brahma Gaudiya Madhva Parampara who come under this. So we are supposed to
Yes.
give Harinam, that Hare Krishna Mahamantra, to everybody, Prabhuji.
Yes,
So
yes.
I have been forcing this, not forcing actually, I have been asking my husband to chant this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but he was not at all interested. But all of a sudden, I have seen him saying that Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. So I just wanted to know, can I ask him to chant that with the mala, Prabhuji, or
Why not? Why not? See, Mataji, it's
yeah,
like
that is
this.
why I asked.
One
Prabhuji.
is you let him chant Lord Ram's name, and anyway, you are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You can put Prabhupada chanting, and you can also mention that same Lord Ram is there in Mahamantra also. So there is no contradiction there. He can chant Lord Ram's name. That is also fine. Maybe if you remember, what was his name in the Chaitanya, Murari Gupta. Murari Gupta was an ardent Lord Ram devotee. One day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called him and he said, I am ordering you, from tomorrow you will chant Krishna's names only. Murari Gupta went home and morning he came. He said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what you have said is 100% right. I fully agree. But my heart is sold to Lord Ram. So now I am going to commit suicide because I cannot follow you, unfortunately. And my heart is sold to Lord Ram. Even if you tell me Krishna, heart is sold to Lord Ram. So what can I do? But I'll commit suicide because I am not able to follow your direct orders. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced him. He said, I was just taking a test of yours to see your love for Lord Ram. There is no difference between Lord Ram and Lord Krishna. But there is a difference in terms of rasa, a different mellow. When we hear Krishna Katha, we have a certain type of mellow, rasa. When we hear Ram Katha, we have a different type of rasa. So the devotees enjoy varieties of rasa. That is the only difference. Otherwise, no difference. So yeah, let him chant Lord Ram. You chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You mentioned that in Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Ram is the same Lord Ram.
Hare
Equal
Krishna.
number of times. If Ram was different, then the Mahamantra would have become Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. That is not the Mahamantra. Mahamantra is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Same number of times it's there. So no problem. I am very happy that your
Thank you so
Prabhuji
much,
is
Prabhuji.
chanting.
Hare Krishna. Not chanting, Prabhuji. Well, when the songs are going on, like he'll say Ram, Jai Shri Ram,
It's okay.
just like that. So, Prabhuji.
Okay. This is one field nobody can force anybody. Nobody can force me to eat certain food which I don't like. So if you force, that person will become more averse. Never force in devotional service. Whatever they are doing, let them do. You can suggest chant one mala also. That's all. If they hear, okay. Otherwise, one day they will. Anyway, you are offering Krishna Prasad. So this field is not for forcing.
Thank you
No
so
way.
much, Prabhuji. Wonderful.
Hare Krishna.
Pranams to you.
Dandavat.
Hare Krishna. Padma Mataji, Prabhuji, this is the last question that we can take. Padma Mataji, we have only
Hare
2
Krishna,
minutes.
Prabhuji, Pranam. So many good qualities we have. Yes, today we have learned so many good qualities from Lord Ram, which we need to practice in our life, Prabhuji. One thing I want to ask you: when I was small, my dad used to say Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram first, and then Hare Krishna. But now the is changed. So a lot of people ask. Yeah, some people don't want to, accept this change. So why is it? How can we explain them, Prabhuji?
Hare Bol. First of all, point is, Mataji, after first round, can you tell, if you don't have the beads, can you tell which one is coming first? Suppose you don't have the beads. You're chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Which one is coming first?
It's continuous.
That is one. Second is what I've heard from Vaishnavas, that originally the mantra was Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. But certain class of people, they were not allowing everybody to chant this Mahamantra because they said you should have this much austerity, you should do this first, you should do this. Whereas Lord's names can be taken anywhere, including toilet. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, he said, okay, people are saying like this, chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Anyway, Gaudiya Madhava Sampradaya, Krishna focused more. So he said, chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So he made a slight change so that everybody can chant, and nobody can be told you don't chant because you're not qualified or anything. So this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy on us. So that's what my thoughts are, Mataji.
Yeah, okay. Another thing is, when I was in Varanasi years back, I could see people carrying dead bodies. Then they say Ram, Ram, Satya, Ram, Ram, Satya, right? But still they are going on with that. They don't say Krishna, Krishna, Satya. Why is it?
Mataji, actually, Lord Shiva and Lord Ram, they also, on Krishna also, Gopeshwar Mahadev, and there in Rameshwaram we have seen. But it is said that anybody who leaves the body in Varanasi, Lord Shiva writes the name of Lord Ram on the tongue of that person and sends him or her to Ayodhya Dham, because that person has left his body in. Now, scripturally, I may not be able to quote from where, but this is what I have heard. But there is no doubt about it. But whether one takes Lord Ram name or Krishna name, they are remembering the same person. For example, only thing is Ras is different. So, if Vishnuji is there, meaning he is in the office. Vishnuji, everybody is glorifying. If in Golok Vrindavan, then the Gop Goal are on the back of Lord Krishna enjoying the another ras. If you Ayodhya Dham, another ras. So there is an inherent taste of every devotee for a particular ras. So in Varanasi, Ramji's ras is perhaps more predominant, just like as in Vrindavan, Krishna ras is more predominant.
Yeah.
So therefore, chanting whatever they. But at the end of it, they are remembering. For example, if a 5-year-old kid is there, he can say, or 2-year-old, 3-year-old, he can say his mother Ma, Mama, or Ba, Baba. But the person knows that they are calling him or her.
Okay. Yeah.
So like that, they are chanting. So it is okay. So far, they chant Lord's names, it's fine. Vishnu Sahasranam is there, 1,000 names.
Yes.
So it depends on the taste of the ras.
Yeah, I've also heard in Kailash also, if somebody leaves a body, they also Lord Shiva comes and whispers Lord Ram's name in that person's ear. That's what I've heard.
So actually, in Ramayana, if you look at it, Lord Shiva and Lord Ram, there is a very nice, beautiful relationship. Prabhupada gives definition of Shiva in Srimad Bhagavatam. He says, and this is verbatim I am quoting Srimad Bhagavatam in the purport, who is Lord Shiva? When Lord Krishna is with his internal energy, he is Lord Krishna. When with his own desire, he connects with external energy, which is controlled by him, he is called Shiva.
Okay.
Because he's the Guna Avatar.
Yes.
So, in fact, there's a beautiful one day, maybe on Shivratri, we can have this discussion. There is a wonderful pastimes of Lord Shiva, where the Lord Shiva, Lord Krishna relationship and that loving relationship has been given by Srila Prabhupada. For example, when the Devatas at the time of the wish, when the poison came out, they went to Lord Shiva. Prabhupada writes, and they are saying, you are Parabrahma, you are supreme, you are telling all this is in Bhagavatam. Prabhupada writes, why are Devatas going to Shiva? Maintenance work is done by Lord Vishnu. Why are they going to Shiva? Then Prabhupada answers, actually all these prayers which they are offering to Shiva are for Lord Vishnu. Because originally Vishnuji only accepted his own external energy with his own desire for doing certain work in the material world. And therefore he became Shiva. So it is a very subtle but very enjoyable Bhagavatam discussion, which we can have maybe some other way. There is
yes, Prabhu, sure.
amazing.
You must come and explain to us the whole story.
Oh, no. Bhagavatam will explain. I am only just a via media. I have no qualification. But Prabhupada has given wonderful purports on Lord Shiva.
Which chapter is
especially
it,
when
Prabhuji? Which chapter is it?
I can send it to you. Which one exactly I don't remember, but the one where the wish has come out, the poison has come out, and Devtas have gone. That is one place where he has given, another one is the Prachetas. But in two places, Prabhupada purports are completely transcendental. And once if that is read, the entire, some places you will find competitiveness between Shivji and Krishna. That is not there. It is, he is, when he accepts external energy and Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu, and like milk and yogurt, these three things he has given, who is Lord Shiva. He is the topmost devotee. Number two, Krishna accepts his external energy and is called Shiv. And number three, he is like the curd and the
Milk.
So, and then he has explained in detail there. So there's a beautiful Ravik relationship.
This,
But one
the
thing is,
Sadashiva, Prabhu, the Sadashiva is also, Sadashiva is a combination of Vishnu and Shiva, no?
first Vishnu Tattva one also is there, Sadashiv, before creation, and then he becomes Rudra, and there is a creation time it is given. So at one stage he is in the Vishnu Tattva, and then he converts into the Shiva Tattva.
Okay. Thank
For
you,
the
Prabhuji.
purpose of material creation, he has to do this, because he remains transcendental from the external energy, though it is his own and he only controls, and though the energies cannot be removed from Krishna. If I ask you, Mataji, can you please take out your energy and keep it separately? You cannot. Why cannot? Similarly, they are inseparable, and internal and external energies are interchangeable. Durga Maiya can become Radharani can become Durga Maiya, depending on what I'm asking for. This is what Prabhupada has mentioned. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much for all the explanation. We really
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
it. Come
We
again.
appreciate your association.
Prabhuji,
We
can you
would
please
request
repeat
you
the
to come.
sentence which you said? Lord, when meets with the external energy, it is Lord Shiva.
When Lord is himself, in his internal energy, he is sitting, he is Lord Vishnu. When he accepts his own external energy, of which he is the controller, by his own desire, when he accepts, he connects, he comes in touch with his external, he touches his external energy, he is called Shiva. That is Guna Avatar.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
You can check, I can send the exact words Prabhupada has quoted in Srimad Bhagavatam.
Sure, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Haribol Prabhuji. So thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving this soul this opportunity to serve you all. Please forgive any mistakes. I bow down to your all devotees' lotus feet. This is the beauty of ISKCON, huh? Nacho, gao, khao, or jao. That's all. Okay, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranams, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna,
Prabhu.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna,
Lively
Prabhuji. Dandavat
class.
Pranam.
Prabhuji.
Lively
Pranam.
class, Prabhuji.
Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Jai.
Jai.
Vancha
Vaishnavebhyo
Kalpatarushasya
namo
Siddhave
namaha.
Vachapaditana
Jai
Vaishnav
Shri
Vaishnavi
Koti
Namo
Vaishnav
Namo
Vrinda ki jai.
Ananta
Srila
Jai.
Prabhupada ki
Jai
jai.
Srila
Prabhupada
Prabhupada